Hey guys, something new here. I'm going to start doing a few reviews on the equipment that I use. And these guys from OrcaTorch, they sent me a light, full disclosure, and they want me to review it. But I'm actually excited to test this out because it has some few features that my lights that I already have don't have, which includes flood with spot light, also red light, and really excited for this, a UV light mode. So let's get right at it here. Looks like OrcaTorch, the model number is D900V with a max lumen rating of 2200 lumens. That's the max output. It looks like the max hour rating is 18 hours, FL1 standard, 230 meter beam distance. That would definitely be above water. I don't know if you can use this above water. Peak beam intensity, impact resistance to 1 meter. You can drop this from 3.3 feet, and water resistance to 150 meters. That's well over 400 feet. So that'll cover all recreational divers of the 120 feet. No decompression limit, no problem. So let's see here. It also has a one of those CV things you can scan with your phone, and that'll take you to their website, I'm sure. Let's open this up. Okay, let's see here. Turn it on its side. Yet, but comes with the light itself. A little rubber ring here. It looks like you can change it for different colors. I don't know. This does say sample not for sale right here, and comes with hardware to attach a ball mount for butterfly mounting. I don't know if they have lock line mounts. I'm sure they do, that you can order from the website. What else we got here? Got a charger here, which is nice. It looks like you know, if you have something, it's a charger that will take other ends on it here too. So looks like the charger itself is a 0.6 amp max. That's for your North American power supply, and output is 12.6 volts at 2 amps. 2 amps, that'll give you a fast charge. Made in China. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. It has little connectors. Oh, and it's magnetic here. That's really interesting. So you'll get a good contact every time. Keep those clean. Yeah. Okay. Looks like there's 2 buttons. Looks like some LED lights here, and the mounting hardware, and the charge has 1, 2, 3, 4 bright LEDs. One in the center here. Looks like 2 red, and those other 2 might be UV. We'll see how that works. See what we got here also. Okay, that shows the new, that's the brand there. It looks like the model I have doesn't have this connector here, but that's good to have for connecting it to a clip and or to your tray. So that's an added safety feature. It's not included on this model here, but in the final iteration it looks like that's what's included. And it also has some of their other models here. The D520 max 1000 lumens, D550 970 lumens. Looks like this one comes standard with a wrist strap. I don't know if this one comes with a wrist strap or not. That would definitely, this isn't too big to be included as a primary in a cave if it did come with a wrist strap. This other one here is another model, so you can check out their, oh, they got dive lights as well, or sorry, cave primaries specific to, I wonder, we'll have to take a look at some of those other models, but you can check their website out and check for some of those. Also, we have a warranty card. I suggest filling those out and sending those in It's nice they have a telephone number here. A lot of these companies out of China just have an email. It's nice to have somebody on the other end of the line, so if something does happen, gives you a warranty. Just quickly, it's after sales service. We offer free repair within 2 years, 24 months of purchase. 12 months for dive lights. Okay, so for a dive light it would be 12 months. And accessories. If problems develop with normal use, please make sure that the card is filled out and relevant information, and keep your purchase invoice, receipt, and other evidence from the sellers when purchasing. Okay. Let's go over this real quick. Oh, Chinese, no. Oh, they got an English version on the back. Perfect. Okay, let's right away here. Let's. This video light is specifically designed for underwater photographer and videographer. It features 4 colors with 1 light: red, UV, neutral, white, with a 120 degree wide beam. 120 degree wide beam, that's great. I have some other lights with about this same power setting that has a much narrower beam, and you don't know that you've lost coverage until after you've gotten back to check your footage. So with a 120 degree wide beam, you could actually get away with your GoPro with just having this one light, albeit you'd have to be fairly close. You know, best to have, I would say, 2. Hold it for 2 seconds to turn it on. It's on. That's the red light. There's your UV. I don't know if you can see that. I'm really excited for this. This will be one of the first features I test when I go underwater. I'll grab a night dive in Cozumel. Check. This will make any bioluminescence stand right out. That with a yellow filter I'm gonna try to get for the GoPro and or maybe my other lights. You put a filter on your mask as well, and you can get those fairly inexpensive. Yeah, that's really interesting. Then, so you have those 2 modes on the left button. On the right button, again, you have to hold it for 2 seconds just to get it on for the first time. There's a nice bright 2200 lumen light. Nice wide 120 degree beam angle. The second one brings it down to 600. 600's plenty bright if you're nice and close to something underwater, so without blinding them. So those are 2 really good settings. The 600 lumen is perfect for a focus light if you're shooting stills and you're close up without too much brightness shining back at you. And press it for a 3rd time, you now have a spot beam, which is perfect for any kind of communications underwater. You can circle the I'm okay, and you can or when you're recreational diving, you can shine on your light under a ledge. It'll cast that spot beam a little bit further and a little bit tighter, obviously. That's an 8 degree spot beam, perfect for communication and looking under little ledges and whatnot. And then it has another lower setting as well. Alright, so, and then you press it a 3rd time and it turns it off again. Doesn't look like you can go backwards in the modes, but you turn it on: high beam, low beam, high spot, low spot. It says here some of the technical parameters. Here we got 2200 lumens for full 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's not intermittent use, that's full use. And with intermittent use, that could be much longer. And on low and 600 lumen, you get 4 hours and 20 minutes. The cool white spot beam, you get 420, or sorry, you get 4 hours at 820 lumens. And the low setting of 250 lumens, you get a full 18 hours. That's great. Okay, red light, you get 7 hours with 250 lumens, and same thing with the UV light, but you get 5 hours out of that. It's impact resistance to 1 meter again, underwater to 150 meters again, Its dimensions are 129 millimeters. I don't know what that is in feet, inches, but 129 millimeters long by 45 diameter here down towards the back, and a 53 millimeter diameter head. It's 430 grams weight out. It's got some weight to it for sure. That's out of water. In water, it's half that, 215 grams. Comes with the home charger, the ball joint, the OrcaTorch rubber rings, and a spare set of O-rings. You can open this up, and you have to, in order to take out the there's a little spacer in there that protects the light from going on. I'd suggest you replace that little spacer every time you travel, so that it's not possible for turning your lights on. Also has a LED indicator that will tell you which lighting source is turned on. So let me try that again. Okay, so that's the bottom one. It's showing it's on the left, and this one, I don't know if you can turn them both on at the same time. You can. So there's indicator. So I'm sure it goes for, maybe it's a 3 light indicator depending on what's left for power. Right now it's green, so you're good. You're close to full power. And with the charging station, it also has an LED indicator right here to tell you if you're charging. There's nothing worse than thinking you're charging and then going diving and finding out you didn't quite have contact and it never charged that whole night. But it goes green when you're fully charged and red while you're charging. So, and I really like this magnetic connector. Keeps you from opening up the light, and because you're going to minimize how often you open this up. It does have a double O-ring in here, but the less times you got to open this light, the better it is for flooding. You know, if it can flood, it usually will flood. It's just a matter of time before you get a hair stuck in there or whatnot. The less you have to open this thing up and inspect it and whatnot, the less chance it is to flood. So I'm excited for that. And the other ones that I do have that are similar to this, the depressions are much deeper to where your contact is, making it more difficult to clean and keep clean. So this will rinse off really easy, but it is good. Make sure you rinse these with fresh water. Use Q-tips. My experience is keep this clean and dry, and you won't have to do much of anything. But if you ever see corrosion on the contacts, you can use a Q-tip with a little bit of vinegar. That acidic pH will just clean that, and then make sure you wipe that off right away with a clean, damp, just to get any of that acidic vinegar off of there, because that acid will eat through anything rubber or plastic. So you can use it on a Q-tip, but that's about it. And just make sure you rinse it with a little damp cloth so there's no residual. I'll be adding some more footage later when I can show you guys what this looks like outside of water or inside of the water. Like I said, this approximates my other lights very well, with a nice white beam that approximates the sunshine. I'm guessing 5500 Kelvin, which is a really nice color to have. You know, so far so good. I'm really excited to try this underwater. It looks like a good product, well built. It looks like a strong, hard aluminum housing here, and it says it's aircraft grade high strength aluminum material, the latest diamond grade hard anodized seawater corrosion resistant finish with an alloy aluminum reflector with professional optical analysis. 2 sides coated toughened glass with high water pressure resistance under deep water. So, you know, hope you guys enjoyed the review, unboxing, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing what this looks like underwater. Thanks. Bye.